Hiya YouTube, I'm Shaggy, I'm Philolitea, and here come a preview of the first 3 minutes of the next episode of the Something to Do podcast. You know how it do. You can hear the birds and the bees and the other bugs buzzing around my tent. I am going to do something. This is another entry in the Something to Do About Nothing podcast. We are going to be on, I believe, part 3 of Chasing Derrida. I'm not going to remember the numbers of all of these forever. But we are going to be doing what may appear to you to be a diversion. Instead of continuing to read the Phaedrus, I'm actually going to read for you from Homer. We're going to read from Odysseus, because there are some themes and some things in the Phaedrus that I didn't know were there, and that I didn't know I was going to feel compelled to talk about. And so because no one else talks about them, that's why I didn't know they were there, I'm compelled to talk about them. But there are a cluster of words that actually aren't in Phaedrus, that Plato never says. But they're words that would be used to describe what he's talking about, especially much later. And so whether I can hypothesize that they're in his mind, or I can theorize that they're in his mind or not, doesn't matter if they're not present for me to talk about. I don't want to react to, and I don't want to present things that are not in the text as what the text is talking about. I want to present things that were in the cultural milieu, and then allow you to hear the text and contemplate the text and read the text on your own and test whether they're there or not. Test them for fire, in other words. And even fire for truth is something that we're just not ready to get at. We're just not ready to get at Derrida. So as we look for and as we chase down Derrida, we're going to take a diversion into Homer, and we're going to read from the Odyssey. And before I get in, there are a couple things I need to tell you, and I'm going to forget the second one, but the first one is the most important. The most important thing is that my copy of Odysseus is from the Latin. It's in English, translated from the Latin. So the names are the Latin names. So like Odysseus' name is Ulysses, and I'm just not going to feel like changing that every time. I might not. The point is that the translation, the reason that this one is available and was never like struck from the market, isn't because it's making money. It's because the Latin was faithful to the Greek. The only problem is that the series of words that I want to talk about, including nostos, N-O-S-T-O-S,